machine.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action. Now it's Milton. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 36 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Junkins. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
10-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Smash!
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's 3rd and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and goal. Judkins. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line, but now it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. For Judkins, he was so effective in college. 50 total TDs in Ohio State and Ole Miss, but that is first in the NFL.
Next to score, Chiefs 7, Antlers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air, here's Goff. That's taken in, it's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
To James Cook.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Burden, the man on the move. On 2nd down, Goff. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a first down. They send a receiver in motion left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Laporta in motion. That pass is caught by Burden. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and a yard. Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain on the play.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
20.
Armor handoff. This is Cook. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the veteran Calais Campbell. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Tucker's kick is good, and the Antlers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Try and throw with Milton. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, a run with Judkey. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Milton. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Antlers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Connection made, it's Burden. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 8. Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a 1st down. Slot man going to move in motion left. Goff to throw on 1st down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Headed left, buying time. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Burden, the man on the move. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Throwing, Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing here is Goff. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork. to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They motion the slot man left. A second down throw for Goff. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Anchorage. It's his second touchdown of the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Antlers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
With Judkins to begin the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Again, it's Judkins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man. It's Harrison. They get 19 on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On the give, it's Judkins. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 11.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got it, chips.
Throwing. Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll find his running back, Cook. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Laporta in motion. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Laporta in motion. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the goal line and in. James Cook, touchdown Antlers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Antlers will get out in front, 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. He's taken down to just shy of midfield.
It's on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll go right back to Tolbert. He's done it again. And they'll take this down inside of 35. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
now Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air once more is Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. On 3rd and long, here's Milton. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
We are set for 4th and long. To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look.
Parents' fears tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born